I know that if this country enforced the laws that are already on the books, those 2 young men would not have been here, and this rape, this horrendous rape, would not have occurred.
I'm really outraged by the situation in Montgomery County. I'm a lifelong resident.
They're just, come in. You're 20 years old, come on in. Go to high school with a 14-year-old.
Outraged parents and residents of Rockville, Maryland, now demanding answers over the brutal and sadistic rape and sodomy of a 14-year-old girl last week. The crime occurred in a place where you expect your children to be safe, at a school. 2 immigrants charged, both here illegally, crossing the border from Central America as unaccompanied minors. The public school had placed both suspects, 17-year-old Jose Montano and 18-year-old Henry Sanchez Millian, in the freshman grade because of their poor English skills. And now this, just a few days after the rape, Maryland's House of Delegates passed legislation to join states like California in trying to become a sanctuary state. School administrators reacting.
We don't have any capacity to check into immigration, nor would we check into criminal.
One of the 2 individuals that was apprehended was actually stopped by ICE in Texas and released. How is this on us?
Joining me now, Kimberly Allman, whose son attends Rockville High School. Kimberly, thanks so much for coming on the show. How do you feel as a parent about what happened at your child's school?
Well, Liz, thank you very much for having me. Listen, I grieve for the innocent students here at Rockville High School, the devoted educators, administrators, support staff, my son. And as a parent, what's happened here has just been, it's been very difficult for us. There's so many of us who want to move on from Rockville. We don't want this story here, and we want to move the story away from Rockville. It's devastating.
You know, after this horrific high school rape, Maryland's Democrat-controlled House of Delegates, they voted to be the first sanctuary state. Let's take a listen. I'd like your reaction.
Yeah.
It would ask that the Attorney General develop safe haven policies for undocumented immigrants in hospitals, public schools, and courthouses.
This bill is good for Maryland and makes Maryland safer. Why?
100%. There was a rape, and the immigration status of a defendant has nothing to do with, you know, the crime that was committed.
I think viewers out there are tired of victims being treated like rounding errors by officials. Will sanctuary status make Maryland safer?
No, sanctuary status will not make Maryland safer. As a matter of fact, it is wrong. It is a bill that needs to be crushed. I don't want it. My community doesn't want it.
President Trump has a new unit at the Justice Department to deal with crimes like this. It's called the Voice Program. Again, it's to work with victims of crimes committed by undocumented immigrants. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, crimes that are committed by undocumented illegal immigrants cost the taxpayers of this country money in time and resources, and we need to redirect those funds and that energy to other programs that we so desperately need, we as American citizens so desperately need.
Kimberly Allman, thank you so much for coming on the show.